Hello, my name is Dr. Dewan S. Raja. Today I will discuss about taste pathway. We have taste buds in the tongue, in the soft palate, in the pharynx, in the upper one-third of the esophagus. We have many taste buds. We have the peripheral taste pathway from those part of the body, like from tongue to the brainstem. And we have central taste pathway from the brainstem to the cerebral cortex. Let's start with peripheral taste pathway. We know that the nerve supply of anterior two-thirds of the tongue is carried by the taste sensation is carried by the chordae tympani branch of the facial nerve, except the valette papillae. The valette papillae and posterior one-third of the tongue taste sensation is carried by the glossopharyngeal nerve. Extreme posterior part of the tongue taste sensation is carried by the vagus nerve. So, genicular ganglion associated with that of the facial nerve. Petrosal ganglion associated with that of the glossopharyngeal nerve. Nodose ganglion associated with that of the vagus nerve. Okay, they are coming to the brainstem, to the medulla oblongata. Here, the lower part of the medulla oblongata to the solitary tract and nucleus. From there, it will go to the pons, midbrain, thalamus. Then it will go to the cerebral cortex. There is a central taste pathway. So the solitary tract nucleus, here on the upper part we have the taste fiber. This is the first order neuron, and the second order neuron start from here, from the rostral part of the solitary tract and nucleus. Okay, so epiglottis area have some tongue, epiglottis. They have taste bud that are going through the, all of them are going through the solitary tract and nucleus in the medulla oblongata of the brainstem. Then it will go to the cerebral cortex. Okay, we got the solitary tract nucleus. Here is the taste bud. This is the lining epithelium of the tongue. This is stratified squamous epithelium. This is a nerve fiber from the anterior two-third chordae tympani nerve. Posterior one-third, including the valette papillae, will get the glossopharyngeal nerve. Extreme posterior part will get the vagus nerve. And this is the taste part. These are modified epithelial cell. They have the capacity to regenerate from the basal cells. Okay, this is the taste pore. We'll get also some villi sometimes called taste hair. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Here we have the taste pathway. Let us start from here. Anterior two-thirds of the tongue, chordae tympani nerve, genicular ganglion of the facial nerve, going to the medulla oblongata here, to the gustatory area, nucleus of the solitary tract. From there, it should go to the pons, midbrain, going to the thalamus, the ventral posteromedial nucleus of the thalamus. We know that thalamus is the major sensory relay station. All sensation should go through thalamus except the olfaction. Olfaction also communicated with that of the thalamus after reaching the cerebral cortex. From there, we'll go from the thalamus, we'll go to the cerebral cortex, to the gustatory cortex, anterior insular cortex, frontal operculum over the lateral sulcus here. Okay, this is the area for the taste sensation. This is the third order neuron. This is from here to here. This is the first order neuron. Then there is a synapse here, nucleus of Tractus Solitarius. Then we have the second order neuron going to the thalamus. from thalamus we'll get the third order neuron should go to the cerebral cortex, insular complex, as well as lower part of the postcentral gyrus over the lateral sulcus. The same thing here, test bar, genicular petrosal norous ganglion. Okay, the facial, glossopharyngeal, vagus ganglion. We have the pseudonuclear neuron here. Then it is going to the medulla oblongata, to the nucleus of Tractus Solitarius. Okay, then from there it will go through the pons. Okay, midbrain, then go to the thalamus, ventral posteromedial nucleus of the thalamus. From thalamus we'll get there will be relay here, again relay, one relay here, first order neuron, then second order neuron. In thalamus there will be relay, one nerve ends, another nerve start, this synapse, okay, or relay. So from there we'll get the third order neuron that should go to the insular cortex, anterior insular frontal operculum over the lateral sulcus. Okay, so that's all. We have some note. There are about 3,000 to 4,000 test bar. Test bar number decreases after the age of 45. Ageusia, loss of taste sensation, maybe manifestation of disease like COVID, maybe due to the diabetes mellitus, maybe due to hypothyroidism. We may get altered taste sensation due to radiation, due to the effect of some medication. There may be ageusia, even dysgeusia, or hypogeusia, decreased taste sensation. Okay, decreased taste sensation here. Okay, taste sensation, taste blindness, loss of particular type of taste sensation that may happen around 15% population. It varies from the testing substance as well as the population group. Okay, so there are many causes of altered taste sensation. Even the running nose may lead to altered taste sensation because the taste pathway is also related to the salivary gland as well as the olfactory pathway. So that if there is anything wrong, then suppose in running nose, the olfaction function is bad, not good. In that condition, taste may not be appropriate. Okay, so they are interlinked. And that's all about the taste pathway from the tongue to the cerebral cortex to the insular area to the lower part of the postcentral gyrus via the thalamus and the solitary tract nucleus in the medulla oblongata. Thalamus is present inside the brain. It is a part of the diencephalon. Okay, so from tongue to the medulla oblongata, from medulla oblongata to the thalamus, there is second order neuron. From thalamus to the cerebral cortex, third order neuron. And that's all about the test pathway. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Please share the information with your friends. Have a nice, wonderful and blessed day. Bye now. And don't forget to support my channel. Please subscribe me. Again, have a nice day. Bye.